a lot of entrepreneurs, people who kind of connect with their purpose and help them get started. But let me just go in and just show you what I do through Canva. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. So here we are on my Canva account. So I'm just gonna choose, I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna choose a design. I'm just gonna do this, not my design, not that. I'm going to just, nope, not doing that either. See, I told you this is my first time. Not to say my first time, but um, I'm just gonna show you. Let's do an Instagram post. Let's do that. And I'm just kind of walking this stuff through. So if I do an Instagram post, I this is something I was gonna get started, but I decided to do this instead. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. This is kind of a background picture that you can do. You click on it, you see how it just kind of filled up the page. But just because that you have the opportunity to change everything that is on here. So say for this here, if I wanted to change that to be, because my colors are um, purple, I can change that to purple. Or, I can easily change it back with a click or whatever. And instead, if I want to change this right here, I want to change how that look. I want to put something different in there. I can always go to just say if I want to go to an element and I want to put and let that be, I'm making this all up as I go. I want to put a microphone in there. I can do that. It's easy as kind of point and click. This is a really easy program to use. And I have to be careful in saying that because some things I catch on the technology creation of things like doing my PowerPoints, doing my posts for Facebook to say that I'm getting ready to do a training, or I've created my logos through there. I have created my book cover through. I've done everything. I've done like templates and I've done online books. All these things I do through Canva, which are very helpful. So anyway, and to see with this here, you see how when you click on, I clicked on this particular element, and here, when you get this, you have an opportunity to actually change the color. So if I want to kind of put a deeper pop in it, if I want to make that to be gold, because a lot of times I have a lot of gold in my branding. So I'll do the same thing. I click on it until you can look up here. It can tell you what you can and cannot change. So I'm gonna click on here and choose that same gold again. So I can have it that way. And so now just say begin now. I can either move that to a place where I want it. I said, I'm going to add something else in here. And then if I'm in here and I'm like, you know what, I'm not really caring for this, I'm not really, let me click out. I'm not really caring for this wording. So you can click on this and I can change the font to anything that I want. I use Alice a lot because that's part of my branding. So I don't have a bunch of different words or whatever. So I can do that. I can change it to be that. Like again, I can change the colors. I can just move it. And that line, you see that red line, it kind of helps you know where you're centering at. So it's really helpful in doing that. So here, if I want to change it again, I can change this to gold if I wanted to, and 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 have it that way if that's something I so choose to do. So anyway, and but if I want to add more to this, I want to add my name to that. I can go to text. I can choose one of these things here. If I just want to add my name, most of the times I'll just go ahead and click on that, and you see the boxes there. And I'll just start typing in my name, Imogene Nelson, and I always put my ending title. But you see how that's highlighted. Right here, you see these balls. I can just swing it open. I get to just you can decide easily how big you want it, how small you want it. So and here I can drag it, just kind of click on it and drag it wherever I want to put it. So for right now, I'm just going to leave it here. And again, like I told you before, my choice of font is Alice for me. And so I'll change her on up to Alice. So now it's changed to Alice. And I'm gonna go ahead and bold that. Why I can't, whoops, I gotta highlight it first. Missed the important part. So now I just wanna highlight it. Bold it so you can see it better. So I got that on there and I'm thinking like, okay, now what do I want to do with this? What else can I do with this? And I'm doing, this is kind of really a really quick one. And so I said, okay, you know what? If I want to add a video, I'll put a little video in there, talk about begin now. So I want to entice people to actually don't wait, don't hesitate. You need to do this now because life is just passing you by. So like, you know what, you kind of have your thought. What do you want to, what is the message you want to get across? So I'll just go over to videos. I'll think about, do I want to have people? This I can say people. I'll just say that. I can have people. I can go through that. It's like, okay, none of that is working with me. I can put the word busy in there, and they'll kind of say, okay, these are things that is still, and you have to kind of go through it and say, you know, is this really what I wanted, what I'm trying to do? You know, what is it? Where am I? What am I trying to get out? You know, and so I can say which one I like. I'm just gonna put. Let me just click out of here and let me just go back into here. I think it's where it's kind of show me where there's a lot of cars and stuff moving. There's people, planets. You kind of see, you can have a multitude of things you can choose from. You really could. And text, time lapse. Like I can go to time lapse and I can just say see all because I want to kind of stress the point, right? So as I'm doing this, I can say, yeah, I want to begin now. Or you know, I kind of like this, but you know that purple really doesn't really too much go with what I'm trying to do. But this one would, right? So I can just grab it and I just drop it in there. It looks like that. It tells kind of good. But again, I am in charge of what is there. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop that down and put that there. And I was kind of making the point, right? And I can size it up how I want it to look or whatever. And I can kind of step back, okay, begin now, begin, begin now. And I want to put a message in there. Like I want it to begin now, but what begin now what? And so you can begin to add in information to that. And again, you get to decide how everything looks for you. And so you know, I'll start playing with, you know, I'll start playing with everything. And so it's like, I decide once I got it there, it's like, okay, was that the best picture that I wanted to use? But actually for me, I think I would actually choose that picture. But let me show you another little pretty cool element that I have. For right now, just if I click on it, hit the delete, it goes away. But I want to use, I'm going to go back and I think we're on the time lapse, but see it's saying recently used. So, but if I want to go to elements, elements have all these little cool pictures you can put in there. You can decide to say if I want to choose butterfly, which, you know, butterfly is part of my branding. I can decide to put a butterfly in here, you know, if this is something that I really wanted to do, you know, I can easily stick these butterflies here. And then, and when I have them there, what I could do is seen right now, I can go to position and tell it to go to the back. And when you do that, you see how it jumped behind how it jumped behind. And I'm tell to go, I want to go backwards because I needed to go behind everything, behind my wording here, because I want that to be on top. So, and so you can do that if you want. And as you can see, you can turn it or whatever you want to try to do. And that little indicator lets you know if I got it just right. So anyway, that could be something that you can do there. But if I had and you know, I can tell you, we can tell I really enjoy this. At least I hope you can. But anyway, just say for this element, if I wanted to do that video, but I kind of wanted it to be as a little bit, let me get out of here. So just say I wanted to do a frame. I didn't want my video to look so square like it was. I want to kind of have some type of framework to it. I got to decide, okay, do I want it to be there in, you know, in this rectangle, you know, would it look better in a rectangle? And for something, it's telling me that it would be. So just say I'm gonna leave it there. Then I'm gonna go back to my videos. And I already used that one. Where's the other one I used? Because I didn't want to do. Did I want to do that one? I think that was the one I'm going to do, but now I'm going to choose something different because I'm making a different point. Let's see here. Let's find one with the same shape. See, I'm trying to find some with this kind of the same shape. Let's see what I can find here. Actually, I kind of, no, that one to me doesn't speak to me. So, you know, you got to go what you get, what you work with, right? So I would say I still like this one, but what you're gonna do is to make the point here. If I take this and I drag it over, and you gotta drag it over into this thing, and I see right now, which I didn't recognize before then, you see this crack along here? It's letting me know that this is going like, it's almost like a it's like a 2D. So if I drop that in there, that's one picture, but then I have the capabilities of actually taking another picture and going on that side. So with that, the coolness of that, I'm just going to delete that clock out because I'm clicking on it and you see it selecting it. And I just hit the delete. And I'll just say delete video and it's there. And then if I want to find something else that's going to capture that's on that side, I can easily go just look through the library and I can see something that actually go with this. So just say if I did this one, wait till you can see it dropped in this space and you let go. And there it's that way. I wouldn't keep that way, to be honest with you, because it doesn't look right. But this is how you drop those things in there. And so again, I can click it and I can just tell it to delete. And then I want to tell it to delete the grid. I want to delete everything. So, but again, if I go back to element, I'm going back to my element. I'm gonna choose a frame that kind of is going to fit the picture that I had, and I don't want it to be broken into two different pictures. So I can choose something. I'll just choose this one here. So let's just leave that one there. So now what I'm going to do is go back to my my video and go choose the video that I had and kind of see it'll show you recent videos that you dealt with. I can go back to this one, drop it in there. Oops, that didn't drop right. I gotta drop it in there. So now that it's in there, but you see it's not centered the way you want it. You do this way, you just get it and you drag it the way you want it. You're in control of this puppy and you let it go. And so now the video is there. When it runs, it's gonna look like that, right? And so the time is now. And so again, I am in charge of how big this is or how small it's gonna be. Take the little dot and move it forward or don't. And I can put another text in here. I can choose one of these texts down here if I wanted to, if I feel the need. But right now what I want to say, it really doesn't, like this font and these fonts are not really saying the same thing. So I can try this. I'm just going to, just for the purpose of this, I'm just going to put that in there. You see that's in there. I want to drop it down. I can move it further. I can do whatever I need to. You can move it until it fits to where you need to be. And I can, once I get it to where in there, I can just say, okay, I'm gonna say, I can even take that away and say, I'm gonna put it, ignite your purpose. Then I'm gonna change this to say, control your day. So I can do something like that in there. And so it kind of matches up about control your day, ignite your purpose. I want you to begin now, because I may set it with some other form of, I may make it as a post and I'm gonna add something to it. But it's just so a way that you can kind of, like it's a way for you to kind of start branding your own self. I love doing this. you know, I've had people, they wanted me to share with them how I do these things. And I want to just do this because I find this to be to me, it's relaxing. It's just totally relaxing. And I really do think I probably should do more videos and do, because this is just kind of a jump one, just kind of to the point. So, but if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'm gonna drop more free tutorials like this because I do actually really like doing this. And then the only thing you do, you just download it to your computer and you upload it to wherever you need to be, because after you download it, it's yours to have. So, but once you download it, you can't change it. You have to go back into Canva to actually change it and then re-download it again. But until then, if you enjoyed my little tutorial, again, just hit subscribe and like the video and let me know what you think. And then, like I said, this is my very first one, so be gentle with me. Even though I've done these over and over again, which again, I said, this is, some people relax by go laying down and looking at Netflix. I relax by creating in Canva. I relax by creating worksheets, and I relax by creating my PowerPoints. That is my form of relaxation. So, but anyway, until now, this is Imogene Nelson, your leadership trainer and goals strategist and tech person.